Hello guys. Annoying thing happened. I charged my headphones last night and then it wasn't charged. What is up with that? I use this one. It's connected to my PC. So I hopefully speed charged it on my phone charger. Because then it goes straight into it instead of going through the PC and then going to that, you know. Yeah. Anyways, I think we're done. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh, what's up with that? What's up with that? I was gonna say, like, God I love, and then I was gonna say, I don't remember his name, but I think it's Keenan. I think so. Because I have problems remembering, I have problems remembering full stop, but I have extra problems remembering names. Unless I can connect them to something, or, what did I say, or, yes. Or if I hear them a lot. And, no, I fucked up again. I need to not do anything so I can get this really sharp in my ear. I mean, it's beautiful, but you know, calm down. Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up? I said, what's up? So what's up with that? Yeah. Ooh wee. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Actually, one thing that I think is weird is that the deeper you go into the ocean, the more ugly things, or at least from my point of view and from the human's point of view, the more ugly things get, which is strange because how does being ugly help the creature? So what I think is it might be like that it's that the evolution or nature is in some way sentient to some degree because it knows that it's so dark down there that it doesn't I'm gonna die. That it doesn't need pirate flag. Cool. Yep. That it doesn't need to look nice. So like, it is as if they're using like all the perk points, so to speak, on them. What's this say place again? Oh, thank God. Campsite. Yeah, using all the evolution points, so to speak, on making them like survive the pressure and stuff like that instead of looks. It's weird. Anyways, you stand in the center of a campsite. The fire's embers are cool, but ash is still steadily blowing out with the wind. A large flat rock sits atop the charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. You kick the ashes. Your foot hits something hard at the bottom of the pile. You brush the remnants aside. Oh yeah. You take it. What do you want to do? Look at footprints. You find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols have been sketched in the dust nearby. Some have been erased with the hasty sweep of a foot. What do you want to do? Check the makeshift tent. Pretend it's a sheet of cloth suspended over some sticks. There is nothing inside, save for a smoothed hollow in the dirt where someone slept. Strange. I'm gonna sleep here. You bet your butt. Ooh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh-wee. What? Oh, I survived. The storm hums right up here. Okay. Not right now. Okay. Go over. Just go out here. You know. Okay, so this is like the edge. Okay. I'm sure that when we're nothing bad out there. Anyways. What's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, this will give me component parts things. Ow! What's up with that? Cabin. It's encyclopedia. This one? I guess. Anyways. Yes, the crab one. Ah, that reminds me. I need to go and get my crabs back. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Screw this. Finding the stuff inside there with the monster. At least for now. Stop that. Ooh-wee. What's up with that? There it is. Thank goodness. What's up with that? Ooh, baby. I'm really like digging the games with like not alternative graphics, but like whoa, that's a whole ass whale, whole ass blue whale. Damn, son. Wow. Okay. Anyways, where am I? Right there. Where am I? Yeah. Yeah, what was I? Yeah, like games like this with stylized graphics or retro graphics, whatever, like killer frequency and this and I mean, that's nothing new to me that I like different art styles, but usually I play like semi or full realistic games, and then you kind of have to have like, or not, you don't have to, but then I usually prefer like realistic graphics. But yeah, I also like these kind of things. I like a lot of games actually. Even things that I didn't really like, I ended up liking. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? Damn, I don't want that guy to go. Oh man, it rotted. A tattered black flag with a skull and crossbones. The fabric is extremely old and worn. It's impressive that it's still in shape. Will it be? Just repair, thank you. Discard, discard, discard. Discard that shizzy. Manisi. I think like I'm like, not always, but like sometimes I'm scared that I'm gonna say something horrible like the edible or something. I'm just gonna I'm like gonna forget myself, like I'm gonna quote someone else and forget to say it. That's like one of my biggest fears. Accidentally saying the N-word. Also, that would make me seem racist, and I'm proud to not. I'm proud of not being racist. I'm proud at not being racist. I would say, whatever, however you say it. So that would be really bad for me. Because I'm like, I'm not racist, I swear. Like, well, do you have any black friends? No, I don't even have that. So I can't even use that as an excuse, or in reasoning, or whatever. Let's have a suck. Ooh wee! What the fuck? A combination of cutting-edge fishing technology allows this industrial-grade unit to operate at peak efficiency. Bissell and Heidel Hadal, I don't know. And Bissell Heidel, oh shit, damn, that's like the one for fishing scary stuff. Ooh wee! What's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't know I could go to cargo. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with that? Now that's the last one I need, and I've never found that. So, you know. It's gonna be a while. Okay. Ooh wee. There. Okay, never mind. I can't ask about him or anything. It's there. I've been here a month. I need to catch some crabs. Ow! Ay. Yeah, it's probably broken. Or full. Yeah, it's broken. Ah, doggone it. I'm just gonna fish all this fish. And then I'm gonna use the money to fix my crab house, crab catcher. You ever had crab? You like crab? I'm not caught, but crabs. Woo! Barely made it. Ooh wee! What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh wee! What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up? I said, what's up? Someone tell me what's up with that, yeah. Ow. Ooh. I always forget that when I back up. Back it up, Terry. And it also like goes the other way. This way goes that way when I'm backwards, or when I'm backing up, going backwards. True. 91.65. Oh yeah. Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Wait, what? Oh man. What if like those things are changed? To storage, refund. Refund! Oh wee! What's up with that? What's up with that? versatile rod. Ah, it is repaired. 3 days. Nice. Okay, so we have a pass we catch fish. Then the basic equipment for a nice vessel though they want to explore our ships. Oh, okay, that is because it's used there. Oh wee! Oh, what's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? Oh wee! Oh, what's up with that? What's up with that? What's up? I said, what's up? Card. Also, I need to go over there. So that's all of it. This the little marrow and sell my other valuable stuff. So I can bit more stuff there. So I can fit more things in my cargo. Ooh, almost. Trade. Welcome. Found anything special lately? You don't want that. I wonder who will want that. Oh, wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh. Wait, stop. Oh, what's up with that? A painter? Ah, the fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? I can attach, flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments limited at the moment though. Could I help find more pigments? He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant color and shape. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see, but if you caught such a creature. He clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But, for now, what can I help you with today? So you found a scrap of fabric, eh? Let me see. A unique design. Do you want to attach it now? Yes, as you wish. Pirate. I can just adjust bunting here. I'll use any leftover pigments I have to ensure cohesive aesthetic. As you wish. What can we try? Okay, so that's bunting. I had a feeling, it was that, but what do you do here? I can attach flags and bunting. Okay. Yeah. Which flags do you want to display? As you wish. Can't be with it. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't have a pirate flag just yet. Dock water. Nothing to be done for him. He is doomed to become a eldritch horror, I'm afraid. Terribly unfortunate. Oh, wait. What's up with that? Oh, no, wait, no. What's up with that? Oh, wait. What's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, man. No, my catch is gonna go stale. I forgot. I was looking at the crab and like, should I take it now? No. I'm gonna wait until later. But what if there becomes too many crabs in a crab catcher? Nah, I'm just probably won't be. It's gonna be 3, so it's okay. I'm just gonna go to town and then it exploded. So that's what happened. Thank you. Oh. Ooh-wee. No, you need to go out there and get some crab. What? Nothing? Unacceptable? I should know. Well, I gotta go here because I'm going to the never mind. What? I can't go back? Wait. I was gonna go back because I was like, I'm gonna go here because then I can go and get the crabs and then go to the crab place, the crab stone. But I was like, no, wait, that's a terrible idea. I should stay there and then get the crabs and then go to the crab place, and then it exploded. So they don't have a fixer here. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, look at the speed. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, wee. Actually, I should probably fish that because it was at night and it's different then. But anyways, I got this then. Like some nasty version. Poor thing. What's up with that? What's up with that? I wish we have like a spare motor I can attach. That'd be nice. But even if I were to actually take one with me in my cargo, I couldn't attach it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, nice. Oh, wee. Oh, wee. Na 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 na. Ooh, na 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 na. Yeah, I know. Fresh, frickety fresh. No, I was gonna sell it. That's why I hovered over that, but I need to just click it. Hold the click F, not hold it. Gosh darn it all. Oh, wee. Oh, wreckage. Oh, E. Oh, E. Let's Of course. Of course. My engine gets hurt, of course. I mean, I did hit the back of my ship, so like that's like perfect. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Now it's night fishing. Ooh-wee. And it's... What's up with that? Oh, that was close. That's the closer I've been, I think. At least, not... I haven't been closer than that, at least. Yeah, I just can't stop breaking it. So about that. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh. E. Now, I'm gonna go night fishing. Because I'm not scared. Oh, no, that's this one. Damn, only 2 before it went from medium to low. Damn. Oh, I'm not gonna go too far out. Because then bad things are likely to happen. Oh, that's grody. Ooh-wee. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? Yeah, a crab. But I'm not gonna take it yet, because then I might accidentally sell it. And also, if I don't take it, then I can just hold F and sell all of them. One. Nice. Oh, we. Also, I'm not gonna take it now either, because then I have to. Actually, don't have to. I don't think it needs refreshment. I don't want to. I know time doesn't move and or progress when I sit still, and that's the point. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way over there and look for that when it's night, you know. So yeah. Oh, what's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? What's up with that? Cool. Wait. Oh. What's up with that? Oh, wee. What's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? Yay. Shard ray instead of stingray. The stone skin of this ray is molded around a black crystal shard. The rock fragments articulate and grind together. What the hell? Yes, I just managed to fish this before day. Ah! that? Oh, what's up with that? Oh, wait. What's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? Damn, this is annoying. Anyway. What's up with that? What's up with that? Black grouper. A short, stocky fish with mottled black coloring. Perfect camouflage in the black waters of night. Good eating, but requires careful preparation. I have never eaten that. I haven't really eaten many exotic fishes. Only like if you... Actually, only if... or when we have caught it ourselves, I think. Bum 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 bum. Encyclopedia. Mr. Encyclopedia. Whee! Whee! I was like, why is the color changing? It's morning, becoming morning, not night. And then it exploded. Yeah. I'm not myself today. Then who are you? I'm not myself today, to be frank. And I don't mean to be curt. Yeah. Funny sayings in different languages. Haha! Fishmonger. Okay, that's not that good, okay. That's good. Shard ray. Oh, what's up with that? What's up with that? Where can I get this? Can I ask her? No. No, I cannot. Boom, 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 boom. No, I can't. Put that there because I need that symbol all the way over there. So. Oh, what's up with that? Yeah. 2 of those, it's not as good as 1 of those, so I can't just buy 2 of those. Well, anyways. Ooh-wee. Now I go to that. Okay. Not just yet. No, goddammit. Wait, maybe. No. I'm gonna put it in a deep place. Pick up. Pick up! Just put on a little makeup. 6.3 meters. That is shallow. But anyways. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? Also, this is a blue mackerel, which I also need for that. Or for one of those stone things. What's up with that? Damn, that's a lot of this grotesque mackerel. It is quite grotesque, I agree. And now it's medium, so then I can stop. Oh man, it's getting nighttime. Gosh darn it. The time goes by way too quick. Something around here. Any strangeness? Oh, a nasty shark, maybe. We mayhaps found. Oh, cleft mouth shark. Blah. Blah. Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? No. I cannot remove anything here. Oh, then I'm gonna leave that one here. Because the other one is better. You will not get me tonight, creature of the night. Or today. Oh, almost crashed. Oh, bumped something, bumped in something. A large body bisected by an enormous grinning maw. Teeth stretched down forever into the blackness of his large gullet. Keep that too. What's up with that? What's up with that? Easy as I do. Have it now. Yes. Well, maybe not easier, but at least it works. Southeast. Southeast, that way of Gale, towards Gale Cliffs. Okay, it's already marked in my map as well, so you know, that's nice. No, it's not so long until, that's still fresh, nice, until day breaks, so then I can, and to, you know, avoid my fish becoming rotten. What's up with that? Oh shit, I almost forgot. What's up with that? Wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, time doesn't move, so to speak, when you put to shore. I don't know, when you like dock. Thank you. And what do you say about this one? Yeah. Oh, what's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, wee. Now. keep forgetting. I have so much else on my mind. Oh. Intressante. Gate cliffs. Yes. Towards gate cliffs. Oh, there's something over there, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Ew, nasty. What has it seen? I do not want to know. I do not even want to think about it. Think about it. No, I will not. Oh, wee! What's up with that? What's up with that? Anyways. Onwards to Gale Creek. Which is this away. Is it that one or that one? Okay, it's that one in the middle. Oh, wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's over here then? What's all this then? A rot mass lays down on this island, half hidden by the foliage. At its base, an old boat is cracked in two. Look inside. Oh, it's raining. Okay, that's the sound. Ooh. Ooh wee. Oh wee. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? Oh wee. Oh, what's up with that? What's up with that? Nah, I don't need. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I need it. Oh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Yeah, the pontoon. Pontoon. It's really nice that she's like on the other side here. Scare the shit out of me. But you're not bad. You're a gentle giant. Oh. It's nice that she's all the way over here, so you don't have to go all the way over there, like over the other place to get to sell fish and stuff. I got a surprise for you. A gift from my most loyal customer. Here, I want you to have this. Oh, nice. She takes a book from a nearby shelf and hands it to you. Flicking through it, you can see page corners turned in and handwritten notes in the margins. Nice. Okay, I was like, what's happening? But no, I remember now. But I didn't get the book, it seems.
Ah.
Oh, did I? No, I did. Okay, that's good. Art of the Silver Tongue. Nasty. Cargo. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. try to move along with the song.
Ah.
I hope you're being careful out there. Seeing your boat sail over puts a smile on my face every day. Oh, that's nice. That's like actually nice. Actually, yeah. Talk about.
Huh.
So just Gale Cliffs is where all the fun is at. Gotcha. Ooh, yeah. What's up with that? What's up with? Dang it, I suck. Oh, I thought it was over. Oh, we. Oh, what's up with that? What's up with that? Damn, the sun is huge. Damn, that's a huge bitch. Oh, ow. Oh, Pugsley. Ah, dang it. Oh! Oh, dear. It's got so dark. It got so dark. Oh, dear. It got so dark. Oh, that's why it stops. Oh, it didn't actually hurt, which is good. Basic crab pots. Cooking pot. Actually, I'm just gonna put this here. And this one, I'm just gonna invest. I can't. I have yet to get that, or whatever. Or whatever. Jet engine. Fucking hell, man. Why do I choose one of that over that? Now why do I choose that over that? I know why. I need to take both so I can get that eventually, but anyways, next. What? A fun improvement on a basic jet drive engine. Like, is this like a jet drive engine? And why does it only give me like plus 9.5? Not that has like almost twice that one. There's something I'm not seeing here. Anyways. Anyways. 6 days. Goddamn! For sale. Now, let me sleep. Don't wake me. I'll wake myself, thank you. Oh, wait. What's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? Have to find something nasty. Oh god, that's nasty. Scouring bass. It looks like he's saw his grandma naked. Shapes swirl inside bulging clouded eyes. blinded by the light of the surface, but perfectly suited to search the depths. That could actually be something real, you know. Oh, we man. Damn. The noise. It is so loud. Dredge! Dredge my hedge! Scoopy bop. You couldn't hear that because it was too loud, too high pitched. It couldn't handle my power. Actually, I have a limiter on it, or something similar, so that's good. What's up with that? What's up with that? I like the sound. Horrible things are happening. Yeah. I'm just gonna put some things in storage. Oh yeah. My storage. What storage? My storage. My storage. What is up with that? Oh wait. Okay, let's see. Right here. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna turn around and just get hurt and just keep going, like, go and repair. But then I died, which is good, because then I could restart. Okay. Yes, I don't have anything. Oh, that way, that. Ah! Not that. Nice. Ooh-wee. Oh, what's up with that? What's up with that? Looking at the time. That's right. This doesn't bode well. What the fuck? Aha. Fishing what? Reduced fishing. Oh, okay, so I can't fish, but I can't, like, do it quickly. Okay. Ooh, wee. That's nice at least. David Ray. Hello? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. Oh, it's just a blockade. That is also a blockade. I already inspected that. Oh, what's that light? I always wondered. Ah, it's from that thing. Maybe I can ask him about that.
Ah.
Hello again, what can I do for you? Okay. Guess not. Slow moving and slow growing, these rare rays don't make for particularly good eating. Oh, okay. They're probably tough then, like tough and chewy. Ah, dang it, I forgot. Oh, one more damage and then I'm dead. Oh, it wobbles. The tail. Ah. Well, how about that? Never mind then. Oh, I can at least fix my ship here. I don't know if I can sell the fish. No, I can't. I can't. Never mind. But I can fix my ship. But I can't? Oh, okay. So Ingfell has nothing for me. Tries curse then. Damn, he's been taking on it for like a week. But whatever. Luckily my engine ain't broke. Well, luckily she's here. This it's so loud. The thundering is like, and like, the thundering is like vibrating my head. No, not that bad, but like it's uncomfortably loud. It's like actually thundering. You know,
Ah.
82. That's not good. Your house got a few holes that need patching. We can repair those here, remember? Thank you. Thank you. And she's not any like she's not more expensive. That's nice. Oh, don't crash. That would be hilarious. Hello there. Oh, nice. Yeah, these are rare, so There aren't many in one place. Alright. That scares me. But I know they're gonna do it again, so I'm prepared. Nice. Ah. A letter. Oh, has that not been destroyed? Oh nice! It's a Ouroboros flag. Which is what I actually wanted. I was like, oh man, I really want that. Against the pale blue, a serpent consumes its tail. An endless cycle in the deep. Awesome. Away. Tiny things. Stella Basin. Or Basin, no, probably Basin. I'm gonna go over there for the first time. Ooh. What's it? Oh, I felt like that. That's the same. It's mackerel. Whatever. It's blue mackerel. Ooh. This is pretty cool. This is new. Red snapper. Ah, cool. Very popular eating fish, often found hanging around rocky coastal waters and reefs. Popular eating fish? Okay. Because we have one that looks kind of like that, and that is not something you eat. It's like, it has like one scientific name, so to speak, and then one like folksy name. And the folksy name is Knug, which means growly, or something similar, because it makes like a sound when you pull it up. When we first got that, my mom was kind of freaking out, like, oh, what's that? Oh, why is it making that sound? A collection of cases have washed up against the shore. Some have already split open and lost their contents to the waves. Look valuables. Photography equipment. That's what she wanted. A case containing professional-looking camera equipment. Someone will be missing this. But that person's loss is my friend, whatever, the pontoon lady. Pontoon is gain. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of wrecks and such. Doubloon. A single doubloon. Looks like real gold. Well, how about that? A curious looking chest is half submerged in the sand. Look inside. A small strip of paper with a line drawn on it. Ooh. Ooh wee! What's up with that? What's up with that? And another doubloon. Yow. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up? Oh no. Don't notice me. Damn, there's a lot of colors out on the sea today. Nothing I can fish, it seems. Abyssal. Okay, then since it's coming towards me, I'm assuming it's not good. Not good. There are some boxes scattered haphazardly on the shore. Looking inside. Oh damn. A scrap paper with a large red cross in one corner. In another corner, a line has been drawn. Right here. Okay, so I can't place it back. Okay, that sucks. Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Yeah. Place it there. I cannot discard it. Guess I have to discard this since it takes so much space. There. Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up? I said, what's up? Where is it? Yay! Whoa, this is beautiful. I'm so gonna get killed here. Yeah. This is pretty. $69. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Okay, 14 September 1927, okay. August, September. Okay. I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep going no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines and they are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket. He then turned to me. In his eyes I saw the void. The page has been torn off. What was that sound? God dang it. Oh yeah. Oh, no, it's not. No, it doesn't want to kill me. Okay. Fine then, be that way. Shapes in the deep. Ah, I looked at the time. I was like, oh thank God, it's finally day. Because, you know, so sound started playing. Yeah, I can. Discard that one, I say. Oh, shit! Is that... like people? Like buildings over there? Damn, that's a big thing. Can I actually fish that? Oh no, that's one of those bad things. That want to get me. Don't get me! Don't get me! Yeah, exactly. It's people's over here. Crash. Are there no people here? Is this just... Can I not dock here? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples. Okay. Okay, cool. A pile of loose debris. Cleaning this would take the strong explosives. No! It's wood. Literally, like, just put fire to it and then it would burn. Of course it wouldn't burn underwater, but you know. What's that sound? Fucking leave me alone. Oh, some new things here. But sadly I don't have spot room for it. So there's no way to like settle down here. I take it. Okay then. What is that sound? A dog? Yes, actually. Anchor flag. Oh, cool. Oh, there's something. Oh, it's a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its technique is ineffective. Disembark. You jump off the boat into thigh-high water. The dog stops. Chasing fish and focuses on you. The turtle scraps into the water near the dog. It pounces out the splashes and swallows seawater. Okay, that's not good. The dog wags its tail briefly but doesn't move. You wade towards the shore. As you go near, the dog backs up a little ways. It sits. Pat the dog. Too fried, pat the dog. A mouthful of sand. Soft encouraging noise, and the dog cautiously approaches. Stops just out of your reach. Yeah. You hold out some fish scraps in the palm of your hand. The dog pushes slowly, but soon begins licking at them. Pat the dog. You reach out again to pat the dog. His eyes follow your hand, and it seems to understand you're not a threat. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear the sloshing of 4 legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questioningly. Let it follow you. You continue, this time with the dog alongside. Its tail is wagging out, it beats the water into a froth behind it. When you get to the boat, you turn around to pull the dog on board. The stray dog is curled up or sleeping, opening an eye to watch you move on the boat. Okay. What should I get rid of? Delicate opal. Ooh. What's up with that? What's up with that? Okay, I guess. Lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking up at you. Maybe you could find this dog a more permanent home. Indeed, because it's dangerous out here. I definitely need to be careful. I got precious cargo. The goodest cargo. Most good. I'm also gonna save my speed for when I need it. Not if, but when. What's up with that? What's up with that? There's a horrible thing. What's up with that? Oh god, I was like, oh god, I thought it was teeth. And I was like, ah! What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's that? What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with that? Don't fuck with me. Uh-oh. Something is chasing me. No, don't hit the thing. Don't lose the dog. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Yay! Thank God. Do I have something? No, sell this one. I'm just kidding. My storage. My sons. Oh, yeah. What's up with that? 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 I can sell this now. Okay. I guess I cannot. I can install it before I sell it. Really? I can install that? Oh, cool. And I can hopefully sell it. What's up with that? What's up with that? Sell. Yeah, boy. Oh, so stupid. Anyways. Boy. I don't want to sell this because this is a peculiar engine. Ooh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Oh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? There it is. Can I place him here so that I don't lose him when I'm going over? Oh, wait! What's that? Oh, it's my crab pot. Goddamn! Take all! Oh, just enough. Yeah. Now I need to sell stuff. Sell my valuables. My sunken treasures that are no longer sunken. 60, 50. So that's the pouch, so to speak. Now that I read that, can I now do anything? Okay, so I read about someone else experiencing that below. Out of the silver tongue, 10% increase sell prices and 10% reduced buy prices. More a guide on psychology than simple financial transactions. It delves into the fundamentals of the human psyche and outlines some truly inspired tactics for bargaining. I get the sense the author isn't giving away all of their secrets, however. Smart. Yeah. Never show your full hand. Unless you have to, of course, but you know. Now I need to, yeah, I need to get to the pontoon lady. Right, So we found a scrap fabric game to see. Yeah, unique design. Yay! So now I don't have to carry it around with me or have it in storage. Oh, we actually, where is she? This way. The dusty pontoon. Fish? Yeah. This is wreckage over. What's up with that? What's up with that? Dredge that shit up! Ooh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Nice. Ooh-wee. What's up with that? Really, this way? Okay. No, I don't wanna drop it. This one. Yeah! Yahoo! Yeah, no, it's that. No, that thing is here. No, that's right there. Remove all. No. Come up there. I gotta go all the way over there. Ooh-wee. What's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? Oh. Fulfill the hunger. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, wee. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? There it is. All the way over there. All the way over there. Oh, wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Gotta get there before nightfall. Before the creatures of the night get me. The creatures of the deep and the night. The deep night. The abyss. Look what I brought us. What? Oh hey, I come back to that. Okay. Storage, yeah. This is not. It's in my boat. So it wasn't her who would wanted to, who wanted the stuff. I spot that dog near the abandoned resort in Stella Basin. It looks like a stray dog. It looks like a stray. It's bound to be hungry. Dog, I can try it. Yep. Maybe she was the dog. I mean, it's not a, it's a permanent home, but like it moves around. Then maybe. Okay, never mind then. No wait. This and wait. Oh yeah, actually I can sell. A relatively normal size crab with a preposterously large claw. The claw can be gripped with incredible strength, but the arm is fragile and can be snapped off with ease. Yeah. That's kind of the sad part when you catch crab. Why does it stop there? I was like, sometimes it's not often, but sometimes the crab will not let go of the crab house like a minute or like more straight, and then sometimes I usually try to hit it with like the plastic hook thing. At some point, sometimes it actually just doesn't want to let go. So then eventually I just have to go like crack it off, and yeah, I mean, it's not luckily that's very rare, because eventually they let go. They sometimes lose a couple of feet, because of the medals that wrangled around. It's terrible, but if they but usually it goes without problem. There's always a couple that's, you know, won't let go, but yeah. Okay, across the carpace and clicking claws, caught in a cage close to the coast. Alliteration. How much? No. I can sell that one. Sell all fish. Dang it. I can't sell that and also sell all that. Well, I'll sell these and then I'll put it out somewhere. I put it out where I find another place. And this takes less space. No, I can't. This is becoming bothersome. I don't want to get rid of anything here. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to use this then. Then try and find others. The others. Someone else who wants. Someone else who wants that. That camera. I want to go to sleep. Oh, I won't sleep just yet. There's still places I can go that are close. At least one place. Oh, I almost forgot to, you know, not explode.
Ah.
Okay then. Oh, 0505. Nice. 0505. 05. Before day comes, or before day breaks, I'm gonna try fishes. Yeah. Catch 250 fish using rods lifted from the deep. Nice. Lifted from the deep. La 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 la. La 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 la. I live among the creatures of the night. Scooby-doo, scooby-doo, scooby-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I understand. You promised to keep Blackmouth and miles to swim before you sleep. Yes. I don't know why I sold all of them individually. And it's Inkfell Ruins. Inkfell and Ruins. You. Okay, so you don't get a Moby Deep. I see. No, I only know that you get them on, or mostly, that you get a larger chance of getting one if you do it in the like on the sand ground. Place it on the sand, preferably with like seaweed around it, so the crabs can come out from the protection of the seaweed, and you go onto the sand. I don't know. That's usually what works. It does at least. So. And here we go again. Just no way. It's no way. Oh, that's my god. Dang it. Pick up. Back up. Jag måste spara den back up. No. No. No, okay. It's just a weird wind following me. Even when I'm standing still, it gets hotter. Yeah, the aiming get hotter when I'm using the special skill, even if I... What's this? Even if I don't actually move. Oh, photographer. Oh no, this is new. Hello. Sorry, will you step out of the way for a moment? You aim my shot. You would decide. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs exasperation and mutters to himself. No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this. And the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. Ah! I was sailing from Stella Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands, and then I crashed into some coral. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses from me, let me see. She rummages through a few belongings to survive the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it, if you can find those lenses. So I only found lenses, okay. Got lenses. Oh, I do hope they not be damaged by the seawater. She takes the case from you and inspects each lens carefully. They seem mostly unharmed. Nothing that some careful polishing can't remedy at least. Yay. Take a moment to compose yourself. As promised, you should take my spare camera. The lens is nothing special, but it should allow you to capture some good shots. If you want some advice on locating wildlife to photograph, just say the word. I suspect you're more knowledgeable in this particular area than I am. There are a few shark species around, most notably the huge whale shark. They tend to prefer the warmer waters around Stella Basin. They're completely harmless, as I'm sure you know, but do be careful around them. You won't want your propeller causing them any injury. True. Anything else? Well, still relatively scarce. I believe a few cetaceans, that's the whales and such, can be found in the deep waters around here. Oh yeah, they are mammals, yeah. You might be lucky enough to spot a pod of bottlenose dolphins or killer whales. They've been known to swim alongside boats. As for the larger whales, I've heard humpbacks, sperm whales, and even the odd blue whale have been sighted in the area. It doesn't surprise me to hear that their numbers have dwindled, what with Ingvar's whaling endeavors. Hopefully their population will recover in time. Anything else? You'll hear quite a wide variety of birdsong from the islands, though I suspect they're all too small to spot from your boat. There are sure to be larger species, gulls and ravens loitering around the more active docks looking for morsels of food. The ruins in Devil's Spine host a few breeding pairs of seahawks. You're bound to hear them calling to each other, though they're quite elusive. Anything else? Tame reptiles. I'm glad you asked. Not many consider reptiles when they think of the ocean. Loggerhead turtles, oh yeah, I saw them, are a common sight in the temperate waters around the Marrows and Gailey cliffs, though they can be hard to spot in the water. When it comes to larger reptiles, they don't get any bigger than saltwater crocodiles. That is pretty big though. The mangroves of Twisted Strand are the perfect environment for them. Anything else? Sweet. Sweet 16! Up. Ah! That was close. I wonder if I can take a picture of those monsters that attacked me, and if they if it actually says something, if it's just like a picture. And it's no. Woo! Mayo. Da. Oh, dang. Whistle while you work. Actually, take a picture before I die. I'm at him. It didn't hurt me, it just disappeared as soon as it came. Joe! Toggle overlay. Yeah. Oh, it's a. Okay, it's a. Okay, so it's like a Steam picture thing. It's not like. Yeah, that's disappointing. I was hoping it would be like a small description of what, like, you take picture of a school of dolphins and like it's like, I think it's called school, like, and there is like a school of dolphins, a bottlenose dolphins, and then maybe some facts and stuff. Yeah, if I get hurt one more time, I will die. Let's try to not die. The other one got taken. What the fuck? Why? Was it because I made a noise? I'm not happy. There. Now leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, that's really disappointing. I was like really excited to be like take picture of things and see what the game said about it. Oh well. I'm not sure if this is a tiger mackerel, but slightly more substantial and on a mackerel, the species, but harder to catch. Okay, I didn't get like a noise when it happened, so but whatever. Yay! Trophy caught. Cool. Abyssal. That's deep, man. How long am I playing? 1 hour 49 minutes. God damn! What's the time? 21:47. Okay. I gotta eat something. I'm hungry. Friday, day 40. What the hell? Well, yeah, okay. I thought there was like a crane on land, but no. It's not. Maybe I can get a new one. Okay, actually, it's not any different. It seems. No, it is. It's darker. Okay. Really? There's supposed to be like one nasty thing here. I'll fish them all up if I have to. There we go. There it is. I actually have the biggest ones already. Yeah. This way. Hoot hoot. And yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if this game is actually finished or not. I think it is, but I don't know. But if it isn't finished, then maybe they can add that, you know, that you can take a picture of things, so then you can put in a in-game folder, so to speak, and then it says a little thing about it. Then or maybe people can add it in the mod. I don't know. That crimson glow in the sky seems to have gone away. The air feels quieter now. Must settle. Have you noticed? I have, in fact. How am I supposed to do this? Oh yeah, no, it's cheaper. It's 550. No, 540. I mean, instead. Haven't seen a strange red light in a while. Wonder what it was. Yeah. And he hasn't gone monster yet, so that's good. Nasty. That's the grody. He will buy it. Who will buy it? He will buy it. Kryptonite. Dry dog. God damn it, I need that thing. Because I need to unload all of my... I'll use all my stuff here. Anyone want the dog? Who will want that dog? I wonder. Don't explode. Don't explode now. Squid, squid, squid. Nothing but squid. Oh, I thought that was the boat. That one. Nasty. Hardy crab pot. Yes. Let's see what we can find at night. Ew. Why do I keep fish? Why do I keep fishing? I don't need it. I don't need fish. Maybe that guy will want the dog. top are flattened like human molars. Oh, that's good. But it didn't hurt me. Damage me. Leave me be, Spectre. It stopped just as the light came on, so to speak. Oh look, the lights come on. You mean morning? Yeah. Oh, iron chain. Nothing. Oh no. Actually. I'm not faster than them, even when I'm going fast. Okay, they eventually leave, that's nice. Or am I out? No. They left the most valuable left, that's nice. And now I have room for more better species. Or do I? Yes. The only one. It takes up an inordinate amount of space. So I almost forgot. I was like, wait! Wait, don't go there. What was that? What's that? I'll be safe between the rocks in the shallow. I didn't actually see any birds other than the crows with the red eyes. Silver plate. Huh. Interesting. A tarnished silver plate. The edges are slightly discolored, eroded by the salt. It's always like that, isn't it? You know, always misses one. a sea turtle. I could get rid of that, but that won't really help my problem. See? Is there actually any way for this to work? No. Well, it is now, but... Well, anyways. I'm gonna do it like that. I failed. I soiled it. Now, time to get back. What? Oh yeah, that's the guy I saved. You can catch a shark. I'm just kidding. I don't have anything to sell them. Okay. Oh man. I don't have the space for that. Be gone! Whatever might be following me. I don't know if anything was, but... Oh yeah, I should probably end the video. This has been almost a stream. 2 hours, 7 minutes and 17 seconds. God damn. No, actually I got that and that. I didn't think about that. Is there any way to figure out how to get... Any way to find out where to find or how to find refined metal or what it's called. Rotten Congaree, honest. Damn, almost $3,000. That's not bad. Hey, you want a dog? Might be lonely out there at night. Oh, all the time. No? Okay. How nice would it be to just like go to and then go to sleep when you want, and actually falling asleep. I mean, and then just waking up when you want. That'd be nice. Oh no, I sold all my eels. Wait, that's eels? No. Oh no! Oh my god! And it's a grey. Oh, it's a grey eel, not a conga eel. It's not a conga eel. Conga eel. Like, how low can you go with it? Like, yes. Swimming under it. Silly eels. Is that on the floor there? Is it something? Nothing. No, it's not that. I like it's at the shopkeeper or the dog walker. No. It was Congo, yeah, okay. Not that way. And now I got over 3,000. $. Yeah, 2 ways. Well, now I can just go over there and sell my valuables, and then I can get that one as well. Golf flounder. gotta put him on storage again. Oh no, way I can't because I have too much crud. Well, where should I go next? I should sell these before they go stale and or rotten. I guess I can fish some before I go in so I can sell for more or sell even more. Make more money. Macro. Okay. Now I'm gonna see if I can get to that thing, that guy, and feed the hunger. We shall see. Oh no. Darkness. Is it always there? Have I just been missing it all the times? I don't know, maybe, probably. Wonder what I get. Or if I have to do it many times before I get something. I don't know, man. With expert precision, they plunge their hands through the gullet of the fish and tear out the heart. They stuff it into their mouth unceremoniously. More, still empty. Just point to another shape on the second scroll. One look at tiger mackerel. Okay, I also had that one. Once upon a time. Is this a conger eel? No, it's a grey eel. Dang it. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. I'm blame it on me being tired. Fish some shark. Why, yes, sir. Thank you. No, I don't have to turn it on off myself. Perfect time. Don't let yourself get too worn down. We need you well rested to provide for this town. Usually placid during the day, these predators enter a frenzied hunt when the sun sets. No, damn. I messed up. Where do I? Yeah, I met a strange man who rose. He's gonna catch a fish to pick them up. Let's go. Okay. Cool. It's in the center of Gale Cliffs. Okay, so here somewhere. Maybe that. Maybe that's what that is. Anyways, I got anything. This has been going on for way too long. Almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I like this game. It's fun. It's also scary and frustrating at times, but mostly fun. And then scary, and then frustrating. So frustrating the least. Anyways, bye.